Hey everyone. So today I have another book review for you, and it is going to be on Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. And I want to start off by saying that this book was a reread for me. I originally read it when I was in high school, when I was in 10th or 11th grade, so it's been about 5 years. So, and I absolutely loved this book the first time I read it, and recently I found out that there were sequels to this book, and so I said to myself I had to read them. But it had been so long since I read this one that I had to buy it and reread it. And I'm so glad I did, because it is such a good book. It is so good. I think I gave this 5 stars. I don't remember now what I gave it, but I'm going to say 5 stars. So what this book is about is basically the world is at war with an alien race called the Buggers. And it's like the war, the stage, it's like the third, they call it the third invasion or something. And like the Buggers, they have backed off, but the humans, they still want to annihilate them. They want to destroy every single Bugger left so that there will never be a war again. And so they're millions of light years away, and the humans have sent their spaceships to the Bugger home planet, and it's taken 70 years to get there. But the people on the ship, it feels more like it's been like 10 years, but on Earth it takes 70 years for them to get there. So, but the only thing that the humans are missing is a commander. They need someone to tell their troops where to go and how to kill all the Buggers. So they have 70 years basically to find their commander for their army. And so when we are introduced into this book, the Buggers, or the humans, they're gonna arrive at the Bugger home world in just a few short years. And so they're on crunch time to find their commander. And basically, our main character, Ender Wiggin, he is their new hope, and he is only 6 years old at the beginning of this book, and he is basically a genius among geniuses. He knows everything there is to know, and he learns everything way quick. And so they choose him, and he goes to what they call battle school, which is basically just military school for kids. And what's cool about the battle school is that there is this room. Battle school is actually it's out in space. It's like a giant ship or a planet or something. I think it's just a giant ship out in space, so that they can have like anti-gravity and stuff. So the battle room, they have all the kids, they're on these teams, they're in different armies, and they basically battle each other. And what the games remind me of is kind of like laser tag, but instead there's no gravity, and you have the suits that you have on. When someone shoots you, it freezes up and you can't move. So it's really cool. I would totally play this game because I love laser tag, and that's what it reminds me of, but without the lasers and the gravity. Instead of, you get frozen and you're floating around. So that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool in my opinion. But the kids, of course, they have to take this very seriously. It's not just a fun game for them. So because they're all being taught how to command and rule everybody, and trying to find out who is the best, because they want their commander, and that's just how the military is. They're not nice. So, of course, Ender, he has to go through all this trouble, and he's not happy about it at all, because the teachers and everyone, they alienate him as much as possible. They make it as hard on him as possible. And he's basically by himself most of the time. The only person he ever really loved was his sister. And he has not seen her in years, ever since he left. So by the end of the book, he is at age 12, so it does go over quite a few years of his life in this book. What I really loved is, even though there wasn't a whole lot of sci-fi talk, there were parts that still had me a little bit confused, and that's good in a sci-fi book because that means the author knows what he's talking about. And when it comes to science stuff, I don't know squat, but I still love science fiction. The author, his writing style was amazing. I was totally hooked first couple pages in. He really knows how humans feel. He really knows humans, basically. That's all I can say. I really, really look forward to reading more of his work and reading the sequel to this book. And I don't know what else to say about this book. The main character, I didn't really feel very relatable to him, but maybe that's because I've never felt like I'm totally alienated from everybody, but that is how he feels. The nice thing about Ender is that he doesn't give up. He is a trooper. He will stick through it. But yeah, I think I gave it 5 stars. I may have given it 4 stars. I really don't remember now because it's been, I think, like 2 weeks since I finished it, and I'm just now getting up to the review. So check it out if you want a good sci-fi read and you haven't got any clue what to read. Go read Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. It is an adult novel, but it's not like overlong or confusing or boring or anything like a lot of adult books are, but this one's good. Go check it out. I recommend it. Good sci-fi book. So yeah, so that is it for that. I have another review I'm gonna do for you guys today, and so I will see you later. Bye.